Welcome to the D Struggles YouTube channel, where you get to see me have a hard time putting my car together. Alright, so we left off with, what'd we do? We got the engine back into the cradle, and we made it the transmission back up to the engine, and then we shoved all that back under the car. So this is what I got going on today. Got a bit of a mess here, but we're making some progress. We definitely are. Alright, so yeah, I bolted back up my custom exhaust manifolds. I'm getting ready to actually chop them down. I got them marked on each side. We're going to chop them and then start forming them into the turbo exhaust flange right here. I got both here. Yeah, also while I was under here, I wanted to figure out the placement of the power steering pump reservoir. So I actually took the original bracket and I chopped it down. Where did it go? Yeah, I took the original bracket and I chopped it down. Originally bolted up right there, and I just whacked it off and we tacked it up right here. And I also had to try to salvage the original line. This actually came straight out, and I put a little kink right here so I can actually stretch it over to where I have it now, because it just wasn't making it. All right, well, I'm gonna get back to it and I'll show y'all what's up in a little bit here. I got one cut back already. I got this 2x4 in here. This way I'm going to support the turbos on here, because I don't want them going too far down where they're going to hit the chassis at all, because it's pretty much going to be hovering like right over this area right here. That brings us to our next short out the box checkout of the parts I bought. The turbos. All right, so this is how it comes. Here's the one I've been using, to be mocking up so far what. I already got it partially clocked. I still got to clock it the rest of the way. Here's the eBay listing. It's a T3, T4, T04E with a V-band, and I paid $118.12 for it. So that's the box that comes in and how it's packaged. There's a bunch of this stuff in there. I got it wrapped up in a bag. There was a zip tie on here. I already broke it off. Spins real nice. Also online, when I was doing research, they said if you're buying these cheap eBay turbos, you want to make sure that they were balanced. And one of the ways to tell them is the shaft over here will have grinds in it, which this one does. You can see down there. You hear in the description on their eBay listing, they got right here reverse nut, top quality, and twice balanced at speeds of up to 300,000 RPM, compressor wheel and turbine wheel. So yeah, the research that I had found online said to make sure that your turbos were balanced, your shafts. So that's good to know. But they both spin nice. There's no shaft play. There is, it's very little. In the box, it comes with your turbo flange gasket, your V-band flange and clamp, your oil return and feed line gaskets, and a banjo bolt. Also comes with an instructional installation guide and comes with a customer service card. It says all their products are fully warranted against any manufacturer defect, so that's good. Well, that's it. Those are the turbos I'm using. T3, T4, T04E, eBay, $118. Not a bad deal. All right, this one's a short out the bag. This is the T3, T4, T04E, T3 turbo manifold, turbocharger, turbine flange plus gasket, mild steel. Yeah, ordered these up. They were $28.98 for the two of them. I actually ordered two of them. One is already bolted up to the other turbo. So yeah, it comes with the flange and a gasket. So actually what I'm doing with this right now is I am trying to fit this tube in here. So I'm going to take my vise and squish that and then try to form it into here. Alrighty. Alright, so I got it bent in long ways. Now I gotta try to bend it in the other way. So I'm gonna put it back in there and squish it, and yeah, keep working it back and forth until I get it. squished it back and forth in the vise, and I got it to sit in there. So yeah, I trimmed this up. Actually just took it off again. This is going to be the 4th time I took it off. I got to trim it up actually another 1/2 inch. I cut a couple slices out like this and pretty much taping them to there, and then holding the turbo up to it to get the fitment, which I pretty much got. I'm pretty sure all I got to do is cut another 1/2 inch off of here, and I should be good to go. Pretty much got it all mocked up. I got my pieces here. I was making lines just to, you know, for the angle. Got this piece all mocked up, pushed in there. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and tack this together and tack that together, and then we're gonna try to hang the turbo from this and see how it looks. Oh yeah, baby! So I got that all tacked together right here. I just feel like I still have to shorten it maybe another 1/2 inch for the placement I want. I mean, it actually is sitting okay. I could probably just leave it, but... Alrighty! So we almost got this turbo pretty much mocked up. Just a little slight more tweaking, but I need a cone style filter to stick on the front of that turbo. So we're gonna go to the local auto parts store and go grab us 2 of them. Alrighty. Advanced only had 1. So we are gonna go try O'Reilly's. Hopefully they got the second one. All right, we got the 2 of them. Let's get this shit done. All right, the first turbo has landed. Oh yeah, she's looking good. Finally got the first one bolted up in there. Oh yeah, looking good. I'm so happy that that's finally in there. So, and it seems like it's in a good position too. Yeah, it's awesome. So happy that I got this first one on here. Oh, felt like it took literally forever to get to this point. Get it down below, look at it. Just clearing over there. I gotta mock up the second flange. Yeah, this was the first one I did. I bent up, but I realized when I had it in the vise, I had it all the way up at the top here, and see how it crushed it in 2 spots. I don't want it crushed that far down, so I did the second one. I put it just at the bottom of the vise, so it only get crushed at the top of where I'm going to be smushing it into the flange. Keep turning in the vise until it matches up, and then you turn it just a little bit more because it springs back out. After doing 2 of them, I got it perfect on the first try. Check that out. Now I got to cut this down a ways like I did to the original one I made. And I got to cut that pipe back to about the same depth as that one. And then match these 2 up, and then I'll get my in-between. Got this turbo popped apart, trying to get this mofo clocked. Or at least as close as I can get it so I can, you know, keep mocking this thing up. I got that first one in, but I'm trying to work on the second one. But the second one seems like it's being slightly more difficult to get mocked up than the first one. Oh look, it's Sweetums. Mainly the reason why is because where I got this one placed, I'm trying to get this one placed exactly the same way, like literally to the T. But yeah, I'm having quite an issue to get it there. I mean, pretty much where I have it now looks about pretty damn good. Good enough anyway. In placement, at least I think so anyway. Where I'm standing, it looks pretty good. But I just have to fill in that gap now. And I keep cutting pieces and trying to stick them in there, and I just ain't getting the right angle. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep on working on this, and once I get this finished up, I'll let y'all see what's up. What's up, Blue?
Yeah, Blue. Yeah, Blue.
Alright, I think I finally got it. Definitely.
2 out of those 3 pieces were actually cut for the first one that didn't work out, so I ended up working out on this one, which is great. But yeah, I swear it was like a puzzle. I was sitting there after cutting them, telling myself these gotta work, twisting them twisting one way, twisting the other way. I just kept twisting and twisting until I got them to line up. And yeah, I can't believe they actually work like that. But yeah, it's great. I'm so damn happy, but I'm also so damn exhausted that it's not really showing it. Oh man, my damn knees are fucking killing me. Alright, well, I took it off. That's pretty much what it's looking like. Alright, so I'm going to put some nice hardy tacks on this thing, and then we're going to let the turbo be supported by this alone. See how it looks. Let me get to it. Oh, I finally finished mocking up these fucking turbo manifolds. Thank gosh. Oh yeah. They're hanging here on their own. I got them all tacked up. Supported nice. They're on there good. Alright, so very satisfied on where I'm at right now with these. So they're not perfect, but as always, good enough. So the next step, we're going to be playing around with the intercooler piping. We have to mock that up to the turbos now, so that's all straight. And then yeah, then I'm going to have to mock up some kind of exhaust coming off the turbos. And then my radiator's on the way. I'm going to have to mock that up in there. Cut a little bit of this front support. And shit, yeah. Well, it's getting late, so yeah, I think I'm done for tonight. So till the next one.